Hey everyone, I'm Godi from Server 73, and welcome to the very first episode of my new series I'm calling Immortal Origins. In this series, we'll uncover the stories behind the Immortals of Infinity Kingdom, exploring the myths, legends, and history that inspired these iconic characters long before they arrived in Nordheim. Some are gods whose legends have endured for thousands of years. Today, we're starting with one of the most iconic figures in all of Greek mythology, Athena. Infinity Kingdom presents her as the goddess of wisdom and warfare, but her story is far richer than a single title can capture. From her extraordinary birth to becoming the protector of Athens, Athena has remained one of the most respected figures in Greek mythology. So, let's begin at the very start of her story. The birth of Athena. Athena's story begins with a prophecy. Zeus, the king of the gods, was warned that one of his future children would become more powerful than he was. Fearing the prophecy, he swallowed Metis, the goddess of wisdom, while she was pregnant. Problem solved. Or so he thought. Sometime later, Zeus developed an unbearable headache. The pain became so intense that he ordered Hephaestus, the god of blacksmiths, to split his head open with an axe. Instead of blood, out stepped Athena, fully grown, dressed in armor, carrying a shield and spear. It's one of the most unusual birth stories in Greek mythology, and it immediately established Athena as a goddess unlike any other. She wasn't raised to become wise, she was born with wisdom. The goddess of wisdom and war. Despite often being called the goddess of war, Athena represented a very different kind of warfare to Ares. Ares embodied rage, violence, and the chaos of battle. Athena represented strategy, planning, discipline. If Ares charged her first into combat, Athena was the one deciding where and when the battle should be fought. That's why generals, kings, and heroes often sought her guidance before going to war. Victory wasn't about being stronger, it was about making the right decisions. The contest for Athens. One of Athena's most famous stories explains how the city of Athens got its name. Both Athena and Poseidon wanted to become the protector of a newly founded city. The gods decided the citizens would choose whichever gift they believed was more valuable. Poseidon struck the earth with his trident, producing a spring. Some versions of the myth say it was salt water, while others say he created the first horse. Either way, it was an impressive display of power. Athena took a different approach. She planted an olive tree. The tree provided food, oil, wood, and a reliable source of income. It wasn't the most dramatic gift, but it was the one that would help people thrive. The citizens chose Athena, and the city became known as Athens. Even today, the olive tree remains one of her most recognizable symbols. Protector of heroes. Athena rarely sought glory for herself. Instead, she became known for guiding heroes through some of Greek mythology's greatest adventures. She helped Perseus defeat Medusa. She guided Odysseus throughout the Odyssey. She supported Heracles during several of his famous labors. Rather than fighting every battle herself, Athena gave others the wisdom and courage to overcome impossible challenges. It's one of the reasons she became so widely respected across the ancient world. Symbols of Athena. Several symbols became closely associated with Athena over the centuries. The owl represented wisdom and the ability to see what others could not. The olive tree symbolized peace, prosperity, and civilization. Her shield and spear reflected her role as a protector rather than a conqueror. Together, these symbols painted a picture of a goddess whose greatest strength wasn't distraction, it was guidance. Athena's story has endured for more than 2000 years, and it's easy to see why. She represents intelligence over brute force, preparation over recklessness, wisdom over pride. Those qualities made her one of the most respected figures in Greek mythology, and they're the same qualities that continue to define her in Infinity Kingdom today. That wraps up the very first episode of Immortal Origins. If there's another immortal whose story you'd like us to explore, let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us next time as we uncover another legend behind the Immortals of Infinity Kingdom. I'm Goldie from Server 73. See you in the next one.